Whoa, I'm here. Hello, Jack. Um, while I'm getting this set up in the background, the current plan is to do. I'm gonna be starting the story quest. I'm not gonna be finishing it, I don't think. Um, I'll be leaving that up to another day. Um, so I'm gonna be starting it. I'm gonna probably do about half of it. I don't really know what half of it looks like. Um, but that's the current plan. Um, yeah, yeah. What do we think of today? What do we think of today's thumbnail? I saw a character with an umbrella. I was like, I gotta put myself behind it. That makes sense. Was funny. Did laugh. Does it look good? I'm trying to make like decent looking thumbnails at this point. By my daily internet thing again. Yeah, the current plan is do half of it today, or around half of it. At least get the first hour and a half, 2 hours done. um, I might stream tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, it probably won't be more Zenless. I want to try. I want to either do more pseudo regalia, or yeah, it'd be like that. I'm still learning the whole like thumbnail game thing. Um. Anyway, yeah, probably we'll probably do more like pseudo regalia, or it's either that or one of the other two. I got a game. I bought a game for myself for. I bought a game using. I bought a game for myself using gift money from Uzek. Obviously, you already know about that, and I think I am going to play that on stream. I might do that tomorrow. I don't know. It all depends on like. It all depends on like how much time I have before I have to leave for work, and when I get done with like some stuff I have to do for my class that I'm taking. I've considered that, but I don't know if I I don't know if I want to be known for that, you know? Or maybe I should go in on it. Oh, who knows? Zach, I have a favor to ask as a viewer. uh of you. I have a few. I have a favor to ask of you as a viewer, real quick. Um, would you be able to let me know a good stopping point, like halfway in? That'd be halfway in. Since you finished already. How long? All right. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know when we're getting close. Cause like I need to watch like how long I've been streaming and all that. All right. Here you are, Belle. Y'all look so serious. Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Yep.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation?
I think I remember who they're talking about.
Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunque Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now.
Got you.
But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in White,
I have no idea what this could be about.
That already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
I think my game audio is low. I'm gonna have to wait until we're out of this cutscene to change that.
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Thanks for letting me know.
Told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a
I also noticed it was a little low. I should have said something when I thought about it.
Whether we should attend this banquet. According to Shifu's philosophy, Rinquay Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumix. But since we're active in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
Audio mixing is the worst part.
That was the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Honestly, audio mixing is the worst part of
Why do
streaming.
you say that, Senior?
Easily.
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunque Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Yeah, what about
What
Jufufu?
about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Rinquay Summit to be so
It
strict.
reminds me of when I was talking with Hoshi
Anyway,
um,
getting back to the point.
on the
I think
birthday
your reasoning
stream.
makes sense. We
Like,
should go to this banquet.
that shit is rough, bro.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Belle, the Porcelumix banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yunchashin. Let's meet up in front of Yunchashin. Alright, The Impending Crash of Waves, Season 2, Chapter 2. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters... Oh, okay, good. I can pop into my options. Yep, see. It's normally at like 8. Let me turn up dialogue a little bit. That should be better. Let me... How does this sound?
What brings you here this time?
That should be good, right? Is it...
Huh? Is something the matter?
Is it drowning out my
I
voice?
can help you ward off.
Touch my tail?
Or is it about equal?
Is the concert starting?
Today's reading is Be a Hero.
Asset confirmed.
Like,
To
am I
move out.
on par or louder than the characters?
Is the concert starting?
Because I noticed that my mic setting, it's about equal. Okay, I'm gonna turn dialogue down a little bit, then. Because I don't want to be quieter than the characters. As long as it's not, like, too quiet for y'all. That's all that matters.
This time.
How about now? How's that sound?
Ready.
With, how does
I can help
how
you
does
ward
the
off
character,
misfortune.
how's the dialogue being on
What
5
brings you here?
compare with
Touch
my,
tail.
my mic?
Huh? Is something the matter? Today's reading is Be a Hero.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Time for some tail care.
You know, like,
What
time for
brings
some
you
tail
here?
care,
Touch my
that type of
tail.
shit. Cool.
Then now.
Oh, love rewards. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure I have it, like, at a place that's good for y'all before I continue. Because if we get into a long dialogue section and it's not a good balance, then, like, then we're kind of fucked. Or not fucked, but, like, you know, we gonna have to wait. I'll be running into walls and shit, though. Oh, shit. Val, you sure took your time getting here. Sinigino was starving. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pitching pennies. Yeah. Been pinching pennies ever since. But now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. I didn't have lunch today either. We're eating, fuck. We're eating, dude. You two were all acting cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, I have a feeling we're falling right for Damien's trap. It's just a meal, not a big deal. Exactly, Junior. Overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit-chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. I guess, like, if I need to, I can always, like, turn up the game audio through my mixer. Pender, hey, Orchid! Hello, Orchid. Mr. Pender. Welcome to Yumchis. Esteemed guests of Porcelumix, please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Alright. You're about to enter immersive story time. Yeah. Alright, here we go. You then arrive at the banquet hall on the second floor. I didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite the big deal. Well, it was a huge mess. Yeah, you're right. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelainics regarding sport safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh, right. Since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey, juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Belle and I will go. You enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the others' portions, too. Belle, let's go. Damien is right over there. I want to throw Wise out a window sometimes. Out of respect, you know? Damien. Oh boy.
Ah, the mystics
This
from Yunquist
this
have
nerd.
arrived. As the host,
It's kind of
having
wild that we
at
count as
least you
mystics at
two
this
and
point.
Master Pun show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Sufu couldn't make it today.
His vibes are off. Yeah. I'd expect like Jufufu to say that, but not Pan.
Not at all.
Pander.
You're all disciples.
The pander.
When Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquist Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Intently. Let's teasingly. That feels more Belle.
Mr. Damien, with so many people here for the security investigation, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests, but I understand what you mean, Master Bell. Considering that
Be a
the Exaltus
shithead.
disappeared in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and Porcelumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both,
Belle is awesome. I fucking love Belle.
As general manager of Porcelumex
I agree.
and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien.
Dumbass, Wise.
Seems like you
The
had
silly
already
Billy.
anticipated the situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
Come now. Don't be cheeky. Things have
It's
been
the
rather
sass
difficult for me.
siblings, bro.
I'm lucky just to
Let's
be holding on
go.
to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Yeah. How so?
What's that?
Why don't you have a look for yourself?
No, tell me. We asked.
There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I didn't expect such a honestly, when ZZZ started, I didn't expect for like corporate like interaction to be such like a big part of the story.
We also sent invitations to the relevant city government.
But I guess it makes sense.
No one showed up. Which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved
with proxies
in the
kind of being
matters
like
happening between TOPS and the military and Wi-Fi Peninsula.
a
They would
criminal
prefer to steer
profession
clear and let us work
in
things out on
universe.
our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads.
We
over
some bad
personal
boys.
issues.
We some
It
bad
seems
boys
the
and bad girls.
situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing.
He does have that
The
villainous look to
military is
him.
the biggest buyer of porcelain.
Look at his
By
fucking
controlling
chiseled
Wi-Fi
jaw.
Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
The one with the green
She's
hair.
not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Miss Isolde is not a military officer.
Isolde?
She's a research consultant.
Crazy ass name. Okay.
Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend,
Isolde.
which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives.
It may not even be that
government,
one
or
I'm
the
looking at.
military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry.
Give me
They'll
the
be
give me
overseeing
the
security
give me the
investigation
Tanuki
while
girl.
providing
Where is
us
she?
with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests,
Oh, okay.
thank
Hello.
you for coming to
Jesus.
Loom Heights to participate in the Wi-Fi Peninsula
That,
investigation.
That
I
polka
am Luke,
pattern shirt was
co-chief
certainly a choice,
executive
sir.
Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also co-chief executive officer.
You look like a Ferox.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management...
Ferox
made a
and
major reshuffle.
Lucro are
Those
crazy
two were the
names,
ultimate
dude.
victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Those are supervillain names. Those are not real names.
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly.
Mm.
The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
Dude. Where's the spooky people?
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow.
Did he
the
just
big
tongue
shots
click?
have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
I don't know how I feel about Damien.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we
I
do
don't
next?
trust him, but I also don't think he's gonna be a problem. I want to walk
I'd like
around
take
to
a
eat,
quick
bro.
Stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says. is
No,
true.
no, fuck the guest bell. Eat,
All right, I'll take a look.
eat,
around
girl,
too.
eat. Start munching. Pop's guest. Such a major incident. Wi-Fi Peninsula is. He might be a dick, but I'm not sure he's evil. Yeah, exactly. He's just like a pencil pushing like executive in a big company. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence.
Oh.
No. Everyone knows the risk of producing porcelain in the hollow, and who knows when those exaltus might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltus, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. Ah, you flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Look at you two being all formal with each other. Spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porsa Lumex hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? The top guests at the venue appear relaxed. Definitely not looking like they're here to hold the Porsa Lumex accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of Top's executives. Damon says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. Ugh, just thinking about dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomach ache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Dude, they were like beefing mid-conversation, but in like nice speak. That was crazy. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements are experimental equipment. But the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. If all the Tops VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom. It's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Many experts in the inspection teams seem to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Also, I like to think how Bell isn't even being like Bell and or Wise, if you picked Wise, aren't even being discreet about this. They're just like walking up and directly listening to people's conversation. Is Pan gonna be talking about food? Hey miss, we're at a Lazuli Char Sui here. Better restock soon. Ah, alright. Please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. No rush. I heard Porcelumix brought in a special guest chef today. They've got to know how to make lobster frijoles, right? Let's start with 3. Each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and the steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy big version. Alright, got it. We're just straight up ordering. We're just getting started. Time to show you what this panda firing is made of. Oh, right. If I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up, you're getting it to go? Sure. Takeout may not taste quite as good. But with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose meat and abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. Oh, right. Just throw in a couple of ounces of that lingxi mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. Oh, I love fat fuck Pan. Thank you, Yinhu. Oh god.
Oh,
Pander.
you're back.
Going crazy
How
mode,
was it?
bro.
Find anything interesting?
Pan's ordering straight up right now. You should listen to him.
Judging by the guests, the security investigation
Please bring up
doesn't
Pan,
seem as
Bell.
serious as I thought.
Please,
The experts
please
and
bring up
top
Pan.
staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public.
I'm not shocked,
Even if there are
considering
some
how
safety risks with
Porcelain
production inside the
Porcelain
hall,
is important
as long as
for
they're
like
not too
hollow
serious,
combat
I'm
and
sure
hollow
they'll just sweep them under the rug.
exploration.
But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Gotcha.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal.
Cutscene.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
today are top.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Yo, it's Alice.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not
Yes, ma'am?
mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
Huh?
That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Okay. After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Later that night, after Porcelumex's welcome banquet has ended, in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumex for the inspection team.
The time fields.
Oh? Oh no.
Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now. I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need
Is
I'm
this
just a
surname to appear on the list?
I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, fuck this guy, actually.
The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do?
All right, well, I'm already really liking Alice.
What's that?
A few minutes later, inside Sleep-In Temple, a series of urgent knocks on your door wakes you up.
Well, you're up too.
Pop the car tires.
I just had a dream. Eos and Emilian were playing some new game, and the two of them were happily popping all the tires on.
No.
Thank goodness, it was just someone knocking on the door.
If Eos knew that's how it appeared in your dream, it'd probably be upset for a whole day. But forget that ridiculous dream for now. Senior Yinhu went to answer the door. Let's go and check what's going on.
I'm curious.
There
What's
must be
happening?
something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
Mm-hmm.
Master Pun, that glowing thing freely appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that.
Okay.
I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquei Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Yeah, what is
We're here,
going on?
Signorino. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
Oh, perfect.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Hi, I'm Belle. It's my
Hi.
dumb fuck brother.
I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Well, could you not bring that up again?
2 minutes, Alice explains what happened earlier.
I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
Mm.
To be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always...
Wise does have Riz for no reason.
Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone.
Mm. Yeah, that's cool.
I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
Mm.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously.
Character actions
Tell me
raw.
just how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Mm.
Since Ms. Montefio spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
Yeah.
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
Yeah, we gotta help her.
She's a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. Alright, mostly on me.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Mm.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand.
I'm like trying to.
Don't worry. Here at
Cause I thought she was a part of
we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey, Signorine Who, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
God.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two.
Bye, Jack. Look.
Stop
putting more pressure on me, Senior?
I was trying.
Why don't you stay with us today?
I was trying to figure out
Nice
like
rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
what type of character Alice was as a unit.
Are you both really willing to take this?
I remember the physical anomaly.
Feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved.
And then she's with the Spook Shack.
Have brought recently.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
Got you. Finally got everything settled. Inhuman Wyatt have gone back to rooms. I should head to bed too. Main safety inspection. Well, that's definitely not the... I think if I had to tell... I think the call for when to stop I'd say a good time to stop would probably be when like this focused storytelling bit ends. That tends to be how it's broken up. If it like by the game itself. Or whenever like the next part of the story is open as far as like the VHS tape. Miss Bell, hi, I'm Alice. Your brother just gave me your Knock Knock account and Knock Knock account info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Good morning, Alice. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering. Don't worry, I was just about to look for you. Alright, I'll be waiting for you here at Suibin Temple Atrium. Never mind. Or the game can like immediately end the focused narrative thing. Specifically to spite me. God damn it. Yeah, that's true. Fuck, where is that usually? Oh yeah, that's in here. That's over here, isn't it? I don't have to run to the video archive every time, so... Where is the journey tab normally? I always forget. Oh, there it is. Right, perpetrator. Alright, I think we're gonna do Prank Perpetrator and Salem Bay Pursuit. And then we'll stop. I think we'll stop. We'll do the first three segments now, in the rest of the stream. And then we'll do the next three in the next whenever I stream Zenless again. Which I think might be Friday night. I should be able to knock the rest of these out Friday night. That seems like a fair way. I don't know if these are equal. I don't know if like these three are as long as these three though. I do know that this story is around 4 hours long total. So I'd imagine that this is the rest of these should be fine for the rest of this content, the rest of the stream, and then like these three should theoretically be good lengthwise for the second half stream. I'm kind of going off of what you say, Zach. Do you think that's a good plan, going off of the fact that you've done it? Yeah, this seems fair. That sort of lines up. Okay. Alright. We'll proceed then.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
I feel like I'm getting pilled on Alice right now. Damn it.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
Yeah, are you
You
okay?
seem a little tired. Did the thought of
She's
what you
cute.
saw
I like her.
outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine.
Not really
is
much.
disgrace to my family's name.
We're doing okay. To catch you up, we're doing half of this story today, and then we'll do the other half probably Friday. I could probably turn it up a little bit. Okay, cool. We're doing half of this story. We're doing half of this story content today, and then we'll do the other half probably Friday. And then yeah, as far as what's happened so far, not really much. You didn't really miss much. Some got some Porcelumex, like tops, like business stuff going on, and Alice like woke up. Alice seems to be is haunted. There's like banging on her fucking window that woke her up, and we're like just kind of meeting her for the first time.
Oh no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just
Some ghost shit.
lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Go ahead, girly.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Miss Bell, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Yeah, let's go.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw...
Oh, fuck. Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Oh, right here? Due to the influx of visitors from Tops and the inspection team, Porcelumex ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. You're right. Investigate. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh oil. Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh, look! There's an identical flower pot on that balcony over there. I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? Oh, he's our butler. Oh, sorry, I went off on a tangent. That was pretty strict. I'm glad you want to chat with me. Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you also been really kind. I feel at ease around you. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted... I thought that said huge tittied. Huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window. There was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. It's another important clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot? This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Alice, which floor do you live on? Second to last floor, the one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. How big was that shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. What did you find? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. Turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah, I could see a tower crane. Overturned beverage box. Oh god. The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot. But why would this lone box end up all on the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. On closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait. Those look like claw marks from some small animal. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Oh, there's a tiny trail of footprints. It's glow-in-the-dark paint. Glow-in-the-dark paint. The exact same color as that glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really? Then let's go over what we found together. First, about that huge
What was she
shadow.
thinking?
What do you
Urethra.
think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared.
Investigating.
One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you.
Okay.
After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller.
Skeleton. Spooky, scary skeletons.
Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It was me.
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby.
Shit.
If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever
I dropped it.
or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Okay.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Yeah, chase that man.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
I like Alice so far.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
He's like super fucking rich too, apparently.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Why is Fairy talking?
Not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Thank you, Barry.
Uh-oh. The footprints are all jumbled here.
Yo,
Where
cutscene.
could it have gone?
Yo, Tanuki.
There, you ran into that stone. So you were behind yesterday's pranks. The real culprit.
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming. What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
Oh, interesting.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki?
Okay.
His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Damn, she's just bullying her.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow,
Damn.
it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right. Thank you very much. No, wait. I'm not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor.
I don't.
Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place.
Oh god, she's a shitter.
Of course,
Oh
Holomax
no.
previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Oh? Damn.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
What? Huh?
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training.
Damn.
Belle from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
I really appreciate you saying that.
But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night?
No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance.
Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain
You're a little fucking weird, Monato. Strange porcelain shard. Looks like a box. Like a piece of a box.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it?
I don't know.
Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice. Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscure. Okay.
Obscura?
Alice just knew. Alright.
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
She reminds me of like a mix of Silverwolf and Hu Tao. I've been trying to like put a pin on like whatever Hoyo characters she was like, and that's who I'm coming to mentally. It's like her way of speaking, but also her like tricky, like mischievous personality at the same time.
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly.
God.
The obscura isn't a regular
Monmouth is
product of
ripped,
the White
dude.
Peninsula factory. So its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloon Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloon Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelain.
Damn.
Wait, you wouldn't, right? Of course not.
She's kind of mean.
Because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloon Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
How much do you know, you strawberry-colored demon?
Naruto, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Belle, sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Minato? That's so mean. We're classmates. Though we got a ton of students. So if this group parallels Mr. Ink to an extent, is Minato Scooby-Doo? I feel like he's Fred. He might be, he's like a, I don't know. Who the fuck is this guy? What kind of place is Silent Bay? Yeah, it's an area near the shore below Phylum Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mined from the Hollow was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Sabian Temple's entrance goes straight to Salem Bay. It should have been fixed last week. Let's go check it out. Alright. Is that already the end of this? Wow, okay. Yeah. If Alice is also part of a spook shack, how does the rest of the story play out with her in relation to her? Does she join them? Is it just gonna be Yuzuha bullying her and fucking Minato?
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex.
She kind of has pullable character vibe, design-wise.
Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then,
or at least major NPC for story stuff later on.
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
I like her voice.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Damn.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumex.
So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
So if he's if he's a mix between Fred and Scooby, does that make her like Daphne? Not Daphne. She's given me like Velma, but there's no one who's like really mean or like kind of like short with people in that group. But she does kind of talk. She does have like that. She does fit like Velma's role. As a parallel.
There must be other ways to get to Siloon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porcelumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
You know, and funny enough, if Alice is Daphne, she's also fucking she's also Shaggy because of the she's also like Shaggy in the way like because she's like more scared.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
You know, I'll be open with you. I don't know how I feel. I'll be fully open with you. I don't know how I feel about Yuzuha right now. I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what doesn't matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Something wrong? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain pass too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltos might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person. They never get tired. This isn't gonna be easy. So you're saying you got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage, and as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah. Good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not, you cannot do that. You say you don't care. Alright, Belle, let's roll. Monato and I will handle shutting down the enemies, and you take care of wiping those visual logs. Monato's totally ignored. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Enter combat. She kind of I don't know, the way that she worded that was like...
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Siloon Bay. Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
The way she worded that a second ago gave off, like, vibes of, like... I'm just brutally honest with people. maybe I'll come around on her, but, like... I'm kind of neutral to, like, slightly negative about her as a character at the moment, actually.
We've got enemies.
Maybe the rest of
Don't
the.
go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
We'll see. We'll see how things pan out.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something? All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
What's wrong, Yuzo? I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Can you feel it? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. What on earth could it be? They're coming. Oh, it's Alice.
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be scared, it's us.
Alice, don't be scared.
Oh, I forgot this was voice.
Belle, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
I'm also getting a little bit of sparkle from her, too. Now I'm thinking about it.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
I like her facial expressions a lot.
After her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Damn.
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us? Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Sailoon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you?
So she's kind of, she's fair. She's fair. She just kind of takes everything with a... she does just kind of take everything with, like, an air of, like, skepticism, I guess. I don't know if that feels right.
Is approaching. Careful.
Oh, do I get to play as Alice? I want to try her out. Okay. When Alice attacks hit enemies or trigger assault through anomaly buildup, she gains blade etiquette. When Alice stacks blade etiquette to its maximum, she can hold action to unleash a free stage charge basic attack, Starshine Waltz. This triggers a polarized assault when hitting an enemy. I might. Ow. Wait, she's sick! Wait, she's so cool! No, I'm pulling! I'm pulling! Fuck! Oh no! No! It's over. It's Jover, dude. Fuck.
Let's hurry. I still have a lesson to attend.
That's so sick.
Uh-oh. It's people from Porcelumex.
Let's try to avoid them and take a detour. As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
So you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? What do we do now? Alright, Bangu time. Oh, they're forcing us to do these in the in-game too. Aw, man. Well, that's another anomaly unit, the pool.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before.
Oh, that's true. I guess oh. I hadn't thought about
Tiny legs can jump that high?
I never thought about the implication.
A similar assessment.
I never thought about the implication that Wise would be doing this type of shit now, with Belle being in the field with characters now. Uh-oh. I overjumped. Fuck. Okay. That was quick. No star pieces to find, I guess.
Nailed it.
On the target. Classic, Basin. Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Type shit.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. I got this, Alice! How much longer until we get to Sunny and Bay? That's me!
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Strike in an instant. Focus on the target. Huh?
Oh, she's really cool.
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right. Well done. Everyone, let's move. Yeah.
She'll probably do fairly well with, she's probably gonna do fairly well with Bernice, actually, is something I'm noticing. Oh, is this, oh shit, yeah, this is like a whole new area now. The Silent Bay. Well, did you rest well? It seems like Miss Ukinami and the others have found something. Someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. Yay. Huh. I did say I was gonna stop here, but... How long is the are the last 3? Because now I don't know. Now I don't know what I want to do. Or maybe it won't let me leave. Oh, I'll be right back. Let me use the bathroom. Alright, I return. I don't know what to do. Because, like, if I end now, it's an hour and a half. It's only I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. Is this not 4 hours long? I don't think I could stop right now if I wanted to, with the inaction. I do like this little area though. This is nice. All right. Well, let's see.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha?
It's crazy how normalized the these hollows are.
Snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of Lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But
Oh, is that just Yishuan?
why she vanished. And just then, Ajiang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Boink.
Ow, ow, ow. Yuzuha, why do you flick me? Are you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. Didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajiang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give the story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
Oh, it's, yeah, the shard.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks!
Do you need our help?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello.
Let's go.
I think maybe I'll just see how long this section is going, because if it is roughly 4 hours, and I've been doing this for about an hour and 20 minutes, barring like the 5 to 10 minutes before I officially started. That means by the end of this I'll probably have around 2.5 hours left of content in this story left, which I'm fully fine with that being a stream, that being like a stream on its own. I think one of the things about being like starting off, like I feel it's like almost been we're coming up on like a year, like almost a year of this account being active. But something I still haven't quite gotten over mentally is the hurdle of, like, how long, what's the good length? Like, what's too short for what do I feel is too short for a stream? What's too long for a stream? But I think that's really up to like how you feel in the moment, right? It's not like I'm a corpo VTuber with like who needs to stream a certain amount per week or anything for money. I'm indie, doing this for myself, so I don't have to worry about things like that. But it does kind of come with its own like mental pressure of like what feels right and what doesn't. I kind of wanted to be done with this by I did want to get this stream done by around 6:30, so hey, trade postal materials here. Did you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What? Don't believe me? I'll have you know that I got the best intel in all Silum Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why you came all this way to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is the remote controlled. This is the remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. Though when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure this thing out. If I could fix your toy, can we work something out? Huh? You could fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shard comes from. Okay, so we gotta hit all these. Boom. Did it.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed!
Because I've noticed for my, as far as like time goes for me playing through Hoyo Story stuff, I end up just a bit shy of, like, a little bit under the, like, estimated time if it's in one sitting. It's hard to tell if, like, when I have to split up Star Rail stuff, like, that's 7 hours long between, like, 2 streams.
No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right? But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I've never seen you before.
Interesting.
But just look at her. Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
Interesting.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable. And I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he? Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Okay.
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
Well,
That's
now.
kids for ya. But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrong. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
So we're diving into family dynamics again.
Because
Yippee, my favorite.
there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady.
Okay, I'm coming around
You've
on
had
her.
a great education, so
Alright.
show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right then, let's get going.
Alright, maybe Yusa is all.
Where is Dante's place?
Interesting. Oh, it's back there with this
Do
lady.
you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
She's older.
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Okay, she seems nice. Isolde fires a plastic Denny from the tow gun, which strikes a wall near you where you are hiding.
Well, it seems our 4 friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say.
Oh god.
The next shot will be a life round.
Don't shoot, we surrender!
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Saloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Okay.
I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Got you.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Saloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. When did you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Oh, interesting.
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago.
Oh,
this
shit.
Isn't the respect my brother deserves.
Okay.
Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing.
Man.
Everything you all fought for was meaningless.
This old capital fall is like bad. I feel like everyone came out of that like far worse, because like this is another set of characters touching on that, the aftermath of that. Did I just discover plot for the first time? That's crazy. I'm so smart.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante
Whoa,
wouldn't even
central
have the freedom to
plot
run on
thing.
the
Essential
beach
plot
today.
thing? No way, Neon.
Of course.
You're so
after
smart.
the fall of the old capital, not only did the defense force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues
plot.
to this day. The defense force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers
Yeah, the
who
last
gave
bastion
their
of humanity.
lives. To me,
I had a brain
it's
fart moment. I'm
serious
just gonna be
failure
real
of
with you.
duty.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah.
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Not often we see young folks like you visiting. And here we are, boring you off all our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit it, I've always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only frontline troops defending against Hollow Zero received it. Let's see. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for you? Go ahead, I'm all ears. Why are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the defense force, do I? But well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person. Phone notification, whoa. Nothing. I'll talk about you and your comments. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Wi-Fi Peninsula and Yanis Corner. You're heroes too. Indeed. Back then we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for this city. Well, you should head back to the beach to find Dante. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. He seems cool.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
I hope she doesn't turn out to be like a twist villain later. That'd be sad.
So, Missy Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Nanato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
Chances never zero,
I
yeah.
came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you. so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Monato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Monato is. Thanks, you guys.
I like
My
this
mom is
group.
worried.
Okay.
What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
Damn right, kid.
But it won't be easy to achieve. This city is far more complicated than we can imagine.
Let time gradually shape the child's dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? I think I get why you came to Sailoon Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
Nice.
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
That's a good question.
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Nice. My gun says nice on it.
Look!
toy Denny you fired is floating on the water.
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore.
Okay.
But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. Ah, it's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Yo, we investigating shit today. That's wild.
Wow. I don't really get everything you said.
Wait, we do that normally. Never mind. Not wild. Ordinary.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh.
No, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on
Okay, Monato might be one of the funniest fucking characters in this game, bar none.
It's nothing, really.
He's so fucking stupid.
Suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person. So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a
She
shipwreck
like
before?
Momotaro for real,
No.
for real.
Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
Okay.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Yeah.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that.
God damn it.
Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
As we wait for the toy Danny to wash ashore, he gazed out toward Lemnian Hollow in the distance, and just like that, a long time passed.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it.
Okay.
I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Zold. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
We will.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good.
Miss Yuzaha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
I guess I could do this. My thing is, like, if you want to... I don't know if I've ever had to leave. I don't know if I've ever... I don't think I've ever had to, like, leave a, leave a focus mode, but can you? I don't think so. I guess I have to do this too. Hopefully it, hopefully it doesn't, like, keep me too locked in. Okay.
Ah, there it is. There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't underestimate me. I'm all good.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain
I
is
miss
made,
Fairy.
and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
One day.
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do.
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
Let's move then.
What are you talking about one day?
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
Damn, okay.
Who dares her? You actually sound kind of excited.
Pavhead slits into two directions. Back one day. I don't. I'm confused. Seems super sus. Since we don't have any leads on the water, should we check out where these tire tracks lead? Might give us a breakthrough we're looking for. Sounds like a plan. Belle, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using the insight technique. Chief will tell you. I was actually, like, not gonna look at all.
To sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Sussy baka.
Prepped and ready.
Oh, this is like a whole hollow area. Okay. Got it.
tracks lead right up to here.
Well, those are hard. Why there's so many tracks here? Looks like people have been moving heavy carts around here a lot. This many tracks don't fade easily. Since there are carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow is transporting something. What, are they bringing stuff in or taking stuff out? That's a good question. What's up? Something on your mind? Look here, do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means they must have been hauling something heavy through here. Oh, well, well, princess, you're sharper than I thought. Hey, look, isn't there something on the ground up ahead? An access card. Hey, Belle, take that access card with you. It might come in handy. Again, I was gonna leave it, actually. We don't need that shit.
Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. Time for a surprise! Stay on offense!
Oh, she be doing cool stuff. Door. Authorize. Good, our luck's not... Whoa, what was that sound? So sorry to inform you, the device status is abnormal. Please verify your identity and re-enter the initial password to boot. Probably because of the miasma. Don't worry, there's a bamboo bench right by the gate. And stuff like the initial password must be stored in there. I'll sneak in using EOS. Enter EOS time. Wow. Oh, fuck. I jumped too far. I flew too close to the sun. It's EOSing time. That was just like an alternate route with more Denny's, I guess. Oh, fuck. Oh. Sorry, little buddy. I did it. Good job, EOS.
Open. Let's go. Yeah. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction. Yeah.
The miasma around here is getting too big. And there are more monsters, too.
Damn, dog. It's gonna be so annoying when you miss that on a boss.
That's just begging for trouble.
Road ends ahead.
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. Careful, don't get scared! I see there might be a passage behind that miasma.
Oh, okay. So you can charge it, kind of like any obvious skill. get this open.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
Connection lock. Use the card. I apologize, but the current device is a combination of offline system and a mechanical encryption system. Cannot effectively crack it. Well, let's look around and see if there's any other way to get food. This place is totally wrecked. It looks like a truck crashed right through it. Particularly fit. But the Furials we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. Maybe they shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one. Don't tell me there's a big one lurking around. Man, just think about it gives me the creeps. And here I thought those folks were crazy enough hauling stuff around with all this miasma. Some conspiracy behind all this. Looks like there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere. This one. Look here, there's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up and tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. All these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. Great, that settles the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transferring stuff into the hollow. Oh, that's a little odd though. Look here, the box's label claims the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction, but that tends to be very light. So how did it leave such deep tracks? Not bad, princess. So that means they aren't the stuff that was in the box doesn't match the label. That's right. They were transporting something else into the hollow with these boxes. And there's no way whatever was in here is something that can be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they're using fake boxes as a cover. There's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. Can't find another way forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route.
Gotcha.
And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
Alright then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow.
Oh, is this the stopping point that you were talking about, Zach?
Best not to stick around. You scared me!
Jesus.
You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
Yeah, that makes sense. I did notice that the profile for this shot had a comic cutscene for it. After leaving the hollow, the group makes their way back to Phelan Heights.
We've finally made it back to Phylum Heights.
Phylum
It's already
Heights,
dark
woo.
now.
Everyone? Good work today.
I was planning to tease the princess about her lack of stamina, but looking at you now, there's no point. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Oh, god damn it. I need to stop. Meanwhile...
Excuse me.
A
Sorry
concierge?
to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Oh?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse.
Oh, interesting.
If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
Shortly after, somewhere in Phantom Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large,
No.
we want to be careful in case something goes wrong during the delivery.
Oh, nice.
What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around
Fuck
you.
yeah.
Did you?
After that, that's We've to bring that fake concierge back. Senior Yinho and Monzo went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. I should go check. I was very worried. If I finish this, if I talk to them, will it launch me into another, like, focused storytelling part, Zach? Okay, I can still open stuff, that's good. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it will? So I should stop here? It's 4 hours total, but I can't. I didn't plan on doing this full thing today. Also, damn. Yeah. Lots more character stuff for me. Okay. All right. I guess we'll wrap then. For now. Yeah, this trio's hilarious. Yeah. I'm trying to check my battery, but I hate. There it is. Okay. Definitely workable. Definitely workable. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna wrap for now, then. I'm not gonna be finishing this tomorrow, I don't think, but probably Friday. This upcoming Friday. Yeah. I think if I had started stream... I think if I was able to get the stream started like around 2, I definitely would have just went all the way through with this. But since I kind of started later than I would have liked, I'm not really comfortable with like doing the rest of this quest right now, time-wise. Anyway, I'm gonna go, you know, like, grab dinner and all that. I'll talk to y'all. I'll see y'all on another stream. If I do stream tomorrow, which it might happen, I'd expect something like I'd expect a non-Hoyo game tomorrow if I do end up streaming, by the way. So, alright, let me take y'all to... Alright. Y'all have a good night. Eat, drink, sleep, well, you know, all those things. Very important. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye!